had brain surgery myself 5 weeks ago, and I don't care if I was on dialysis, if I had an LVAD in, or if I was intubated, I was going to be here. I have been a physician for 35 years, and sadly have had a front seat to witness the decay and decline of one of America's largest industries, and that's the health insurance industry. I have had patients cry in my room. I have had physicians cry to me, throw up their hands in disgust, and quit because of actions of our health insurance industry. Nothing you're going to say to me today is going to change that. You have put profits above patients, and you've put profits above those who care for patients. You're sitting here blaming hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, even physicians. There is blame to go around there. But you have squarely abused your privilege of authority to deliver health care to patients in this country. There are a few good actors in the industry. Mr. Markowitz, I believe you're one of the good actors. If it were up to me, I would throw out all for-profit systems in this country and turn everybody into nonprofit. It has gotten that bad. But you all have been very derelict in your duty and abused this position of authority. There has been systematic denial and delay of care. It took me 8 denials myself to get a medicine that I need to exist. A year and a half. I'm a physician and a member of Congress. It took me 8 times through CVS to get that medication. I didn't pull any strings. I did what I was supposed to do. Imagine the average person in the country. There's been a weaponization of prior authorization. You are killing people who are trying to deliver health care. There's been abuse with the Medicare Advantage plans. My God, I could talk about that for hours. Deceiving and extorting taxpayer dollars. The vertical integration that has occurred in this country is disastrous and criminal. There have been record profits. I don't want to hear about the fact you're not taking profits. We know how money gets moved around in these companies. The C-suite executive salary compensations is a slap in the face to the average American who goes bankrupt because they cannot afford health care. You all showed up last summer at HHS and you said to Secretary Kennedy, a mea culpa, yes, we've been doing things badly, we're going to fix things. I won't believe any of that until I see it, and so far I've seen nothing. Surprise billing, bipartisan legislation passed into law by President Trump. You all own and keep millions of dollars that are owed to providers today that you're not paying them, that have been adjudicated in their favor. That is fraud. You know, United Healthcare, you guys gave a wonderful thing that you're going to return Obamacare premiums. I wonder and perplexed whether it would have occurred if these hearings had not been there. But what about the billions of dollars that you've stolen from the American taxpayer because people were fraudulently enrolled during COVID? I don't see that money coming back. Medicare Advantage. You've made the diagnosis secondary hyperparathyroidism an amazing thing. 70% of your MA patients have it, while 3% of fee-for-service patients have it. It's unbelievable. You've manipulated medical cost ratios by the way that you pay physicians and the way that you hide money through your PBMs. The vertical integration, you guys own PBMs, you own pharmacies, you own health agencies, physician groups. Good God, you own a bank. Why would an insurance company own a bank? You know, I had a very spirited discussion with Dr. Decker a couple years ago, and I outlined all the Wall Street Journal articles documenting the egregious practices that were going on by United Healthcare. And all he had to say, in an arrogant and audacious manner, was, "We are doing nothing illegal." Well, right now, several of your organizations are under investigation for criminal and civil charges or for misconduct, and we'll see if things are not illegal. I am here with the outrage of the American people. You know, right now we're trying to lower drug costs. Will each of you, I'd like a yes or no answer, will each of you commit to allowing Trump RX or cost blood medications to go towards patient deductibles? Mr. Hemsley. I'll take that as a no. Mr. Joyner.
Absolutely. If it lowers costs for Americans.
Thank you. Ms. Boudreau.
For the lowest cost and affordability, we're open to figuring out how to make sure.
I hope it goes towards deductibles. I'll take that as a yes. Mr. Cordani.
Our newest offering would accommodate that, yes, sir.
Excellent. Mr. Markovic. You don't own a PBM.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Young, you get a skip on that one. You know, I don't agree with Mark Cuban often, but we do agree that what needs to happen is that you guys need to be broken up. The vertical integration has destroyed competition in this country. And again, if I had my way, I'd turn all of you guys into dust. We'd start back from scratch. We'd have competition in the industry. We'd have associated health plans, and we would have nonprofit hospitals rather than profit being put over patients. Sadly enough, I'm not naive enough to believe that anything that's been said today is going to change boardroom behavior. I don't think it will happen. The bottom line is profit. And that's what's happened in this country, and this is where the American medical system, compared to the rest of the world, is sad, comparatively. But finally, I am glad that we have a president in the office who doesn't care about special interest, who is willing to confront and tackle what I believe is unethical, unscrupulous, and unprincipled behavior of the American health insurance industry. President Trump has said he's going to do it. I believe he's going to do it, and it is long overdue.